What's up, everybody? Kind of dark out, nighttime, but having a little walkabout. Want to have a little chat, let everybody know that what we've got here was failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach, which is why America is the way it is today. It's kind of funny that nobody seems to understand that we're being played by our color, by our creed, by the religion. We're being put up into little groups so that we can fight amongst each other and not realize that both sides of the government are screwing us all over. Both Democrats and Republicans. They're both scumbags. All of them are. Not one of them have done a damn thing to help any of the American people out. Which makes me wonder, does America even really care about America? Or are they just so worried about not offending somebody that they won't stand up and say anything? Well, united we win, divided we fall. You know, there was a time in American history, wasn't so long ago, that every American, no matter what, stood up arm to arm for the same purpose. And boy, have we been led so far astray from that day. That day was September 11th, 2001. And since that day, we have allowed the government to do nothing but separate us and divide us into little groups of people that fight amongst each other. We've got to end this, people. You know, in the Bible, it says that the entire world will be deceived. Well, for many, 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 many years, I kept wondering, how is it possible to deceive the entire world? Well, now I know. All you got to do is take a look around and see. We, the entire world, have been deceived. We've been deceived by the powers that be. We've been deceived by the healthcare professionals. We've been deceived by the financial departments, or whatever you want to call them. We've just been deceived worldwide, completely. There is no such thing as any government official out there to help protect anybody or look out for anybody. All I know, this thing's got to change. We, as a human race, must unite as one and start fighting off the parasites that are enslaving and entrapping the entire world. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Everybody wants to fight and complain and call everybody else names, but yet they don't see that the same people that create the problem, hoping for the reaction from the people that they've already got the ready-made plan to. It's called the Hegelian dialect. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem. That way they get the reaction they hope for, and then they roll out their implemented reaction. Come on, people. We, as humans, must realize that we're all together the same. It doesn't matter what my skin color looks like compared to somebody else's skin color. If you're worried about skin color, that means you're a racist. And I'm tired of hearing people that want to call everything racist and everything like that use Martin Luther King Jr.'s name in vain. Y'all done smashed that man's dream. We're living in a nightmare. And if he was alive today, he would tell all of you on the left that. Some of you on the right too, because you're all in this together. Everybody's creating issues and fighting for no reason. So, yeah. Kind of bums me out that people can't get along. People can't say something without being called all kinds of names, being called all kinds of everything. The past 5 years, I've been called every name there is in the book. And all I have to say, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Call me whatever you want. That don't change nothing. I know who I am. I know what I am. I don't have to worry about pleasing the entire world, because guess what? If I was meant to please the world, I'd be a rose, because they're pretty much the only thing that make people happy is roses. Roses are red, violets are blue. There ain't nobody in the government gives a shit about you. Come on, America. Come on, world. Wake up. We need to stand up against the tyrants and put them in place. There is no justice in America. It's just us. Us versus them. The global elite. And yes, Congress considers themselves part of the global elite. But guess who they don't consider part of the global elite? You and I. We're just scumbags to them. So, I don't know what else to say. I'm just out on a walkabout. Figured I'd speak my mind a little bit. See what happens. I'm sure it'll be disliked and probably banned. I'm sure I'll be called all kinds of names, because that's just what people do. They can't have decent conversations with somebody that has a different viewpoint. They just want to attack them, call them names, belittle them, demonize them. You know, there was a time in history where that happened before. Wasn't too long ago, like 70 years ago or so, maybe 80. It's called Nazi Germany, America. It's called Nazi Germany, a world. Most of you people know this, but for some reason, half of America seems to have their head in the fucking sand. You'll have to excuse my language, but I try to be pleasant and not cuss, but you know what? That's just the way I am. I am who I say I am. And I'm the first person in the world that'll stand up for anybody's rights that are being used and abused. I've went to jail before for it. I've went to jail numerous times for it. But you know what? I will always stand for who's right. And I will never stand with who's wrong. The people that are wrong, you're wrong. And I'm almost to my destination, so I think I'll just go ahead and end this here. Until next time, thank you, everybody.